So we've expressed how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala starts the surah with making a lot of emphasis on taking oaths. He takes an oath. Number one, والتين والزيتون, by the fig and the olive, وطور سينين, and by Mount Sinai, وهذا البلد الأمين, and by this peaceful city. He takes 3 or 4, you could say, oaths, trying to show emphasis as to what he's about to say. And then he says, لَقَدْ خَلَقَنَا الْإِنسَانَ فِي أَحْسَنِ تَقْوِيمٍ. Indeed, we have created mankind in the best form. And we went into some detail. This is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reminding me and you, number one, that He is the creator. Number two, that He has created us in the best possible form to fulfill our duty and to fulfill our mission to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You know, sometimes we roam this earth forgetting that we have a purpose. You know, forgetting that there's purpose to life. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in Surah At-Takathur, Alhaakumut Takathur. Amassing wealth has kept you so busy, Hatta zurtumul maqabir. The next thing you look, you're visiting your grave, you're in the grave. So you're busy and you're busy and you're busy and you're busy, and the next thing you look, wow, I'm here. And you're still like, but I'm still busy with my effort, I was busy there. No, the next question is going to be asked, Man Rabbuk, who's your Lord? Was that your Lord that you were chasing? وَمَا دِينُكَ, and what is your religion? وَمَا اعْتِقَادُكَ, what's your belief? وَمَا نَبِيُّكَ, who's your prophet? So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reminds us about this, that, you know, that chasing, that is not your objective. That's for a different purpose, you know, with the objective. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then after reminding us that He's created us in the best possible form, given us iman, given us what is known as the fitrah, the natural disposition to worship Him, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reminds us that some people are then returned to become the lowest of the low, become the worst of the worst. Start acting on their lower base desires. And Allah asks the question, أَفَرَأَيْتَ مَنِ اتَّخَذَ إِلَهَهُ هَوَى. Have you seen the person, have you seen the one who has taken his hawa, his lower base desires, as his ilah, as His Allah, as His deity? So my nafs says do, then I do. Okay, what's my nafs telling me to do today? Then I do. Whatever his nafs tells him to do, whatever his desire tells him to do, that's what he does. The Quran often speaks about shirk, and shirk generally in the context of Quran speaks about how people would worship idols, people would submit to idols, or people's worshipping other than Allah. But look at this context. That's internal. It's not even external. It's internal, where your hawa, your base desires becomes your Allah. May Allah protect us from this. Subhanallah. And thus the statement, the kalima, La ilaha illallah, it's so powerful. The Rasulullah says to the Sahaba, listen to what he says to the Sahaba. The Sahaba reached the highest rank that you can possibly reach after the Anbiya. And he says to them, Jaddidu imanakum, renew your iman. So they ask, وَكَيْفَ نُجَدِّدُ إِيمَانَنَا يَا Rasulullah? How are we going to renew our iman? He says to them, فَأَكْثِرُوا, often say, abundantly say the kalima, La ilaha illallah. He says, renew iman, as if saying, take your shahada again. You know, we brought up in Muslim homes. So it's as if we don't say the testification for ourselves. Taking that responsibility, we return them to become the lowest of the low. And may Allah protect us from this. And very importantly, we need to gauge where do we find ourselves, you know, on that scale of being the best of the creation or being the worst of creation. Where do we find ourselves? And very importantly, the next verse actually tells us what will determine this. Just before we get into the next verse, I want to do some grammar quickly of things that you have covered. So in verse number 4, laqad, indeed, la, the lam of tawqeed, lam of emphasis, khalaqana, khalaqana. This verb, khalaqa. Khalaqa means to create. So let's go down our scale. Khalaqa, go down. Khalaqa, khalaqu, khalaqat, khalaqna, khalaqta, khalaqtum, khalaqti, khalaqtunna, khalaqtu, khalaqna. Okay, so that's where the the fi'al, the fa'il, the doer of the verb comes in. You remember your scales? And that's how you work on that particular scale. So we know khalaqa is a verb. We're looking for the doer. The doer is the noon over there connected to the verb. Are you doing jumlatul fi'liya already? Yes. Did you do the maf'ul, the done upon? Okay. So then we can look at the next word. Al-insana. Al-insana is in what hal? Halatu nasb. The sign over there is the fatha. Why is this word in halatu nasb? Added? Because it was the done upon. So you have your verb, you have your doer, and you have the done upon. It's creation. Who's creating? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says we, him, Allah is creating, and He's creating insana, fatha, the a, which is the done upon, the maf'ul. And that's how you break that sentence up. Whenever you look at a verb, the verb's going to have a doer, and not always, but sometimes it's going to have a done upon, and sometimes it won't. Okay, so that's how you break these words up. Today, Mana Khalil said you did a new concept where you describe a ism, you describe a noun. He said he didn't give you the Arabic terms of it yet, but a clear example here is the end of verse number 3. Al-baladil amini. Al-baladil amini.